due to the stupid nature of this program. Viewer discretion is advised. Ingleside, Illinois. The Budweiser truck coming from the opposite direction should be able to see that there's traffic behind the SUV. But he guns it anyway and fails to yield on a straight green. He knows he won't sustain any damage. Rockford, Illinois. I'm initially frustrated when a whole line of traffic in this turn lane sits at a green arrow. I assume it's bad driving until I realize there had been a line of geese with tiny goslings crossing the road at a very inopportune time. Rockford, Illinois. Angled parking spots should be an obvious clue, but this red car still doesn't realize he's going the wrong way down this parking lot. Bannockburn, Illinois. Up ahead, a Toyota cuts off a white van and then slams on the brakes, forcing the driver of the white van to immediately change lanes. Niles, Illinois. Another shopping mall and another instance of a wrong-way driver ignoring all of the obvious warning signs, the angled spots and arrows on the ground. Glenview, Illinois. The driver of a white pickup truck up ahead pulled out when he had no brake, and now finds himself forming a blockade in the middle of Milwaukee Avenue. Kenosha, Wisconsin. The young girl driving this white pickup truck clearly doesn't check her mirrors when she makes this lane change, cutting me off on Green Bay Road. Rosemont, Illinois. Traffic is snarled on the interstate, but that doesn't stop the prick on this yellow bike from illegally cutting ahead of everybody by using the diagonally striped area. Lake Forest, Illinois. There's a problem with this merge as the Jeep doesn't get in ahead or behind the car, but rather forces the car over into the other lane. Third Lake, Illinois. The driver of the black SUV sees traffic coming, but that doesn't stop her from just pulling out right in front of me anyway. Buffalo Grove, Illinois. There's no one behind me, but that doesn't stop the driver of this construction equipment from pulling out right in front of me and coming to a near-complete stop. Couldn't he have waited an extra 3 seconds? Rockford, Illinois. Look closely on the right side, as this bicyclist just plows right through a red light, as if it doesn't matter. Egg Harbor, Wisconsin. Observe the silver SUV on the other side of the road. The driver comes to a complete stop in front of this restaurant, then starts backing up with traffic behind him, then ultimately pulls forward again and continues driving. A completely useless exercise. Northbrook, Illinois. Another mall, and yet another wrong-way driver. I think we're starting to have an epidemic here. Northbrook, Illinois. The driver of this black car has done such a poor job of parking that the nose of his vehicle is out into the middle of the aisle, practically begging to be hit. Northbrook, Illinois. The driver of this Honda wants to make a left turn at any cost. Ignoring cross traffic, the driver pulls out and nearly gets into an accident with another vehicle. Antioch, Illinois. Observe the driver coming out of the Dairy Queen on the right. For no particular reason, he hops the curb and drives up onto the sidewalk. Rondout, Illinois. Despite having nobody behind me, this dump truck pulls out, causing me to slow down by 30 miles per hour in a few split seconds. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. First off, there are random planks of wood in the middle of the intersection. Then this semi-truck begins his turn on a yellow arrow, so by the time he starts getting through it, my light is green and he's tying it up. Then these cars piggyback off of him and run a red light. So much wrong here. Antioch, Illinois. As I leave the bank, I notice that the black car in the left turn only lane has a right turn signal on. Sure enough, the elderly lady driving it turns right in front of me from that left turn only lane. Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Up ahead, a van turns left from the straight lane, cutting off a car who's going about things the correct way. Gurnee, Illinois. This Walmart employee chats on her cell phone while walking right down the middle of the aisle, then shoots me a surprised look when she finally pays attention to traffic. Gurnee, Illinois. I'm approaching a green light. I have no idea what the pickup truck on the right could possibly be thinking as he suddenly blows a stale red, shooting right out into traffic. The only thing I can think of is that he hallucinated that the light suddenly turned green.